to begin with this video. I don't have a large following. It's not something I've really ever wanted. Really, I don't have a following at all. That's fine by me. But I'm making this video because I feel like it's something I gotta do. If you can't see where the world is headed right now, then I don't know what to tell you. The world is filled with so much hate that someone has to die because they're disagreed with. My heart is grieved. I don't even know how to process this, man. Charlie Kirk, man, was an amazing guy. I never got the chance to meet him personally, though I would have loved to. I'd just been watching his videos. Literally, I was on a break at work, just scrolling through video. Then I get home, and that's when my dad tells me about it. Because I at that point, I hadn't been on Facebook for a little while. You know, I'd been watching his videos prior to it, you know, before it happening. But I do find peace. I find peace knowing where Charlie Kirk is at. I don't know what to say. But something's got to change. Will it? Likely not. Likely won't. There's a reason for that. And that's because of where we are in time right now. You know, Jesus, he said things like this would happen. You know, he said that if they hate you, remember that they hated me first. You know, in 1 Peter, you know, towards the end of the first chapter, you know, it says, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief and various trials. You know, but it says that these things have come as a testimony to the genuineness of our faithfulness. That is more precious than gold, even though the gold's been refined by fire, so that it may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus is revealed, or when Christ is revealed in these last days. We are definitely grieving right now. I've spent a lot of time crying over this, and I don't know if I can cry anymore. I hope that one day, I hope that I can be as bold as what Charlie was in his faith. That I can stand up like he did and fight for what he fought for. And if I have to lose my life for Jesus, so be it. You know, Jesus says that whoever tries to save his life will surely lose it. But he who loses his life for my sake will save it. I'd be more than honored to have that opportunity. We lost a great man yesterday. One of, if not the most influential person of the 21st century. His name was Charlie Kirk. And his life was needlessly taken by someone so cowardly that they couldn't face him at a mic. That they had to get behind a scope to do it. They couldn't have a dialogue with him. That's what breaks my heart even more, man. Whoever does watch this, I hope that we can learn from this. I hope that this can help us grow in our faith. That we can be as bold as what Charlie was. That we can lift up that mic as he did. You know, I didn't have this in my cards for 2025. I didn't. If I had to take one guess at how this year was going to go, it wouldn't have been this. But I knew something was coming. Y'all, I hope we can learn from this. I don't know how to process this, y'all. I have a lot that I want to say, but how do you say without being able to process it all? You know, I watched Mark Driscoll's video earlier, and it broke my heart, y'all. But at the end of the day, we know what Charlie's hearing right now. We know where he stands. The only thing that we can do is make sure we are there with him when we go. That we're there with Jesus when we go. That we can stand before the Father and be justified. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. I know I haven't said much in this, and I don't know how to right now. But there's got to be action taken. Jesus says to be slow to anger, not to never be angry. Anger isn't a sin in and of itself. Even Jesus got angry. We see that in the account where he literally flipped tables and turned them over and chased people out of the temple with a whip because of what they were using the temple for, calling them robbers and thieves. And there is a such thing as justified anger. Action needs to happen. I think that's going to be all for this, y'all. This grieves my heart so much. Just pray for his family, y'all. Pray for his wife and kids. Just pray for his wife and kids.